Every pet lover wishes they could talk to animals. How great would it be to know what our dogs or cats are thinking at any moment in the day? Unfortunately, we may not be skilled in the languages of our furry friends, but that doesn't mean other animals can't give it a shot. Baby was a blind rescue cow who lived at an animal sanctuary in Massachusetts. She would cry for days on end, and the rescue team couldn't figure out what was wrong with her. It took the talents of every unlikely pal to help crack the case. Don't forget, Us Pets Us was an animal sanctuary in Dartmouth, Massachusetts, and for a long time it was the home of a blind cow named Baby. Baby was limited by her inability to see, and the staff knew she'd likely need care for the rest of her life. Luckily for her, the sanctuary's owner, Deb Devlin, went above and beyond to give the baby round-the-clock care she required. While Baby was generally content, something wasn't quite right with her. The staff were at a loss. Was she lonely? There weren't any other cows for her to befriend at the sanctuary after all. As time went by and Baby continued to mope around the farm, the staff grew desperate. Then, they had a revelation. What if they introduced Baby to another animal entirely? Enter Lulu the pig, whose legs were accidentally broken by her mother when she was just a piglet. Though Lulu and Baby were different species, they both had special needs. The staff was willing to bet their unique experiences gave them a gentleness and intuition that would mesh well. Not only did Baby and Lulu both have disabilities, but they had similar backgrounds too. Having been rescued from slaughterhouses in the United States, they seemed to share a similar demeanor. There was only one way to tell if they'd become friends: have them meet. Much to the staff's delight, Baby and Lulu immediately bonded. I had tried to pair Baby up with other animals, but it just didn't work, one of the caretakers explained. I don't think the pig would be aggressive to the cow, and the pig was plenty sturdy. If the cow accidentally bumped into her, Lulu would be okay, Deb also explained. She and the rest of her staff kept their fingers crossed that this unlikely friendship would work out. For the next 8 years, Lulu and Baby formed a tight bond. The staff often referred to Lulu as Baby's seeing eye pig. During that time, they were rarely separated, and they displayed a friendship that astounded everyone who worked at the sanctuary. While many of the other animals at the facility had free range to go and do as they please, Lulu and Baby were different. They had to learn to have fun much closer to home than the other animals due to their respective disabilities. Luckily for them, that wasn't an issue. Baby and Lulu did practically everything together. Even mealtime wasn't just a routine activity, it was a chance to chow down with a friend. Thanks to Lulu, Baby's blindness wasn't as much of an issue. Sadly, after 8 years together, Lulu's time on Earth had come to an end. After her passing, Baby the cow was once again left in the dark without her seeing eye pig. What was she going to do without her best friend to help her get around? Baby's demeanor changed almost instantly. After Lulu's passing, Baby mood for 2 days. She also walked in circles frantically, Debbie recalled. She was unable to walk straight, or she would hit fencing. I tried to pair her with a sheep, a goat, but nothing worked at all. Growing worried, Deb attempted to have Baby mingle with various other animals, but nothing seemed to be able to replace her lost friend. Yet, just when all hope seemed lost, another rescued animal arrived at the sanctuary. It was a baby calf. The sanctuary staff hoped to get the two animals acquainted immediately. The day the calf arrived, I had set up 2 small areas divided by an 8-foot gate. I was hoping to acclimate the two side by side first, Deb explained. Deb hoped the animals would become used to being around one another. Baby could get used to her noises, movement, smell, sounds. She was so tuned to those things, not having her sight. Deb was anxious, but she was about to learn that she didn't have to be. When the calf unloaded into her small pen, she was nervous and timid. She quickly saw Baby and she blasted that gate off its hinges, Deb recalled. It was still secured on one side by a chain, so she jumped the 4-foot width of the gate and ran to Baby's side. Of course, no animal could replace Lulu. Still, Baby took the little calf under her wing, so to speak, protecting her and doing all of the things that Lulu once did for her. It was as if she was the little cow's official tour guide. The bond was immediate, the love instant, and even though Baby has never had a baby, she takes care of, protects, and nurtures this little calf. All the things Lulu did for her. It's so incredible, Deb said happily. Now the rescued cows could recover together. While Baby's friendship with Lulu was truly one of a kind, it seemed as if she found a way to continue that with her new friend. Of course, she would always have her beloved Lulu in her heart. Just as Lulu was destined to guide Baby, the blind cow was meant to do the same for the little calf. It's like they were made for each other.